Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of the Dimensional Somewhat Dimensionalist. Today's topic is about something I want to address. It's about some people. I'm going to explain the story, but I'm looking at it as there's no such thing as an ultra opinion and a regular opinion. Opinions are opinions, regardless if you think your opinion is better or not. Some people can have better opinions, some people can have worse opinions, but regardless, it's still an opinion. There ain't no right or wrong answer to an opinion, because that's why people ask for people's opinion. You know, it's what you think about a certain particular situation or something, or appearance of something, or something you like, and you want someone's opinion about what you like. There's so many different ways to do it, but an opinion is opinion. There ain't no better or worse opinion. The only way for a better or worse opinion is if people agree with you. Then it's a good or bad opinion. Because people's like, oh, your opinion is bad or worse. Then you're asking other people's opinion on your opinion. Does that make sense? So the point of doing this video is aggravated the fuck out of me, right? Was the fact that, okay, there's these pictures on the internet. I don't degrade people in general, right? But there was an argument on the internet, because people argue about things, right? I get it. There's people, post pictures of people that are regular size people, right? Normal size. There's people that are post pictures and are being slightly bigger. This gets up to the meme I'm talking about, and I'll explain why. There's people that are thin on the internet. They're medium size. They're slightly bigger. Then there's, it particularly goes up to this comment I made about a female, but I wasn't targeting any female. I was describing what I was seeing, and this is what it is. Because there's words and descriptors of certain things. You get what I'm saying? You can't take people out their certain descriptors. Then you take them out their descriptors, and then that's just your opinion. No, look, I'll explain it to you. There's normal size people. There's bigger people, slightly bigger than normal size. There's people that are slightly chunky. There's women or people that are thick, or thick boned, or they call it thick, or whatever they call it, big bone women or whatever. And then there's like people that are slightly bigger than being thick. There's like fat people, or whatever you wanted to categorize it. Because there's fat something to where, there's different categorization, right, of that. So, the post was about some shit about a woman, right, being something about big women, not even big women. It said something about thick women are beautiful too, right? It was a picture of a fat woman. Like I'm using a descriptor to describe it. When I say fat woman, the woman wasn't thick. There's a difference. You can't outplace descriptors. So I was like, this person's fat, and this person goes, well, that's your opinion. I was like, well, what she had just said was her opinion on the thing also, when she shared it and said, this is beautiful. It's beautiful, yes, of course. I didn't say the person was ugly, but the descriptor in the thing, the person's fat. There's goddamn a difference. I'm not gonna goddamn agree with a motherfucker that's saying the bitch is thick when the goddamn bitch is fat. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna. There's not even an opinion there. There's a factual descriptor in place and another factual descriptor in place. I say the bitch is fat, and she instantly goes in and says, well, that's just your opinion. Well, you just basically right there saying that her opinion is just an opinion too, because she's placed her opinion also. And it's not like anybody that come with the argument, hey, this is your opinion, has terminated their opinion either, because they just terminated their opinion also as soon as they say that. So in order to terminate people's opinions, if someone's got an opinion on something, you give your opinion, then they say that's your opinion, then you got to say you just terminate your own opinion on whatever it may be, because you can't use that as a default argument, saying that that's someone's opinion, right, to win. You get what I'm saying? Because I said this woman's fat, clearly. Like, I wasn't being mean, I wasn't trolling. And then, because it's a meme, they share these fucking memes that they're trying to place shit out of order. There's goddamn levels to this stuff. I get it, because she knew what I was talking about. Then she said, that's my opinion. She should have said, hey dude, you're clearly long, why don't you look at this, or at least re-show the picture or the same person and show that they're not fucking fat. Not just say, hey, that's your opinion, because you just negated your opinion and saying mine's an opinion, which is truthful also. So when she just said it was my opinion, she accepted the fact I had an opinion on it, but just didn't like it. There's a difference between this shit, man. So what aggravates me is, I was like, do you listen to what you just said? You just disagreed to the fact you had an opinion on it also. Because that's technically what she's doing, because that's why she said it. She's like, well, that's just your opinion. She said, oh, well, just my opinion, then what, you don't got just your opinion too on something particular? Then what the fuck is it? Your judgment, what you think about it, it's an opinion. It's what you're formulating about something particular. We both have opinions. Her opinion and my opinion cancel each other out. There's no one or good bad side to an opinion. Now a lot of people agree with me. I probably more agree with me if we wanted to base it off who would agree with me that the bitch was fat. You know, in the picture, I was like, this woman's clearly oversized, not thick, and I said something like that. And I just thought about earlier today, the same thing happened, and the bitch was like, it said that the bitch was. I already know where the comment was going, right? I was like, this bitch is fat. And they said something like that the person wasn't. So they're basically trying to discategorize these people when there's a difference between thick women and then fucking fat women. There's a fucking difference. I don't give a fuck what no one says. There's a line to where if you increase someone's body fat after a while, we scale it down. But when we, like I said, we got descriptors for a reason. For her saying that's my opinion, she has not disagreed with her being fat. Does that make sense? If not, she can say, no, dude, you can clearly see she's not fat. What are you talking about? That's what she should say. Not that, hey, that's just your opinion because I was correct. Owned. Logical war, owned that fucking quick. Now, how that person can resurrect themselves from that, I don't know. I just know that if I'm any prepared for a logical war, that you're going to have to logical war with me. And we're going to stay on topic. It's about her calling a woman fat and opinion. I based this whole video off these two things, right? So I didn't step outside that boundary. I didn't say nothing about. Of course, I'm using something to describe something particular happened, but I'm not necessarily going outside those boundaries to say. See how the logical war starts. You can't explain that to people like that because they're just going to think they're using these words and terms, right? But when you explain to them the show how they just constructed it, they look at it all dumbfounded and fucking like they don't know what the hell even that they had said. I get it. They're like, hey, that's just your opinion. They have their opinion too. But clearly when she said, that's just my opinion, she did not factor that in. Yeah, I'm just here chilling. I don't got anything more to say to that. Your opinion's your opinion on things. Unless you have facts. Words are words. We use them as descriptors, and it needs to stay in order with what the descriptors are. If woman's thin, she's thin. I can't just say, hey, she's fat. No one's going to say, hey, that's your opinion, because they're going to be like, dude, that's illogical. There's no fact there. You know what I'm saying? But me saying a woman's fat, she says it's my opinion because she thinks women should be described as that are overweight, not thick, because there's a difference, overweight, and not necessarily say fat, because there's another level. A woman that's overweight should be categorized as thick or as beautiful, because that wasn't just the categorization of it, it's calling them beautiful. I was like, it was about the woman being called fat, and I was like, no, this is I mean, thick. The woman's thick in the picture, but I was like, no, that's fat person. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't out to degrade anybody. It's to make sure motherfuckers using the correct descriptors. Your opinion's your opinion. She negated her opinion by saying my opinion was just an opinion too. So both our opinions are the same, good or bad, negative energy you want to charge to it when you're in your fucking mind, and fucking the statement. That's pretty much it, you know. I don't have much more to say. I just wanted to point those things out, man, that no opinion's better than the other. You don't get an ultra opinion and someone's got a regular opinion. If that's true, then that's what the argument's about. You get what I'm saying? Then that's what the argument's about. But that's why in any particular situation in life, no one can weigh one thing more than the other. You get what I'm saying? Without something being placed and seen and compare and contrast. So my point is to explain all this stuff is I had more contrast than her, comparison and contrast. She couldn't compare and contrast quicker than me. Yeah, Lockdown just put a new video up as I'm recording right here. And I had to read it, something like that. So yeah, y'all should check this video out, man. Lockdown 23-in-1. Go check out his channel, guys. Great fucking content, dude. I can't believe how much good information that guy has on his channel, guys. If so many people that's not here from his channel, that go to his channel, Lockdown 23-in-1. Great information ever. Great show. Y'all just don't understand. But look, yeah, the girl had an opinion, right? Okay, to give my channel for opinion. Some people dislike my channel, some people like my channel. I love my channel. That's my opinion on it. I know people dislike my channel and like it. Those are just opinions. The facts are I have a channel. The facts, you know what I'm saying? The facts, the woman I thought was fat. The woman was overweight, but I consider that fat. She wants to categorize as thick because she's overweight. They're trying to bring these people in different categorization that shouldn't be there. That's called inconsistency and incorrect use of English vocabulary at that point. It's not about your opinion or non-opinion, because at that point you're using incorrect descriptors. You cannot use incorrect descriptors with what the fuck you see, unless we somehow resurrect Webster or add something to the dictionary. Was this weight size is this? If motherfucker's this much weight, and then you got to categorize how tall the motherfucker is above how much the weight size and all this and shit. No one's gonna pay attention to that statistic shit anyway. You get what I'm saying? I could win any fucking argument war as long as I know what it is that the argument's about. The argument to the war was, she said it was my opinion because she has something else to say. She could have just said, no, dude, why would you say she's overweight? Like I said in the beginning. But other than that, hope you enjoyed another video of The Dimensionalist. Remember, I'm a Dimensionalist, and I got more stuff coming to the channel. I'm a good, kind, loving guy. Everybody needs to check out my 2 t-shirts I'm going to have posted up. They're going to be down in the description below. I need to start saying this in my videos before I close out. Is my Major League Rapping shirt. I'm going to have more shirts coming for Major League Rapping, different designs and logos I'm working on, and some of my other production team. That's got that coming along and stuff pretty decent. See my Major League Rapping hat back there. I'll try to get some hats and stuff for y'all. Y'all let me know what items y'all want that would have my officiation to it. And then we're going to try to get some other stuff off the ground, whatever it may be. My Dimensionalist shirt, I'm going to get my Dimensionalist shirt up there with the logo and stuff and everything. That'll be a lot cheaper. I decided to do the Dimensional just the logo for $20 for sure. $18 is my other shirt, Major League Rapping. Major League Rapping shirt. I'll put those down in the description. And check out and subscribe to Major League Rapping YouTube channel. And don't forget MajorLeagueRapping.com. Y'all take care. Yo. Peace.